Hey guys, so today I'm going to be filming a drugstore makeup starter kit, and yeah, this is all makeup from the drugstore, very inexpensive and things I just think is great for if you're just starting out with makeup. So I'm going to start with foundation. I was going to include primer, but I think because it is just a starter kit, so if you're just starting out with makeup you don't really need to start using primer. So I'm going to start off with one of my second favourite drugstore foundations, and this is the L'Oreal True Match, and it just looks like this. Mine is in the shade beige, rose beige. I don't know which order it goes in, but yeah, it just looks like this. This is probably a medium coverage foundation. Yeah, this is pretty much like a really good foundation. It's between the £10 and £12 mark, which isn't too bad really for a good quality foundation. And then the second foundation I have to show you, if I can find it, because like I said, I'm not organised right now, is my favourite drugstore foundation, which everybody will know if you watch my videos. This is the Bourjois Healthy Mix, and it just looks like this. It's got a red cap on it, and the packaging is like this. This is like the best foundation I've ever had from the drugstore. It says it lasts for 16 hours. I've never wore it for 16 hours, so I don't actually know. Mine is in the shade Vanilla, and again, this is about between £10 and £12 depending where you go for. So now I'm going to move on to concealers, and I have two to show you, and the first one I'm going to show you is my all-time favourite concealer, which is of course the Collection Lasting Perfection concealer. Mine is in the shade number 1 Fur, and it just looks like this, if we can get it right. It just looks like this. It's a really thick, creamy concealer. I like to use it under my eyes and just on blemishes that may appear, which don't really happen that often, but yeah, definitely an amazing concealer. I like to go for the lightest shade possible, which is number 1 Fur, because like I said, I do like to use it under my eyes as well. And this is about, I think it's like between £4 and £5, which is absolutely amazing for the quality of this concealer, and I've been using this for about 2 years now, and I don't think I'll ever use anything else. And then the second one I have to show you is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, the Eraser Eye, and this is one for under the eye. This one has like a little ball, so you basically just twist the top and then just roll it under your eyes and then blend it in with either a brush or your finger. I'm not sure what shade mine is in, because mine is in the shade Light. I think there's only like 3 shades to choose from, which doesn't really matter really, because it is just a concealer and all the 3 shades will match whatever foundation you're wearing or your skin tone or anything like that. So yeah, this is the second concealer I love. Now I'm going to be moving on to bronzers. And the first one I have to show you is, obviously, you guys should already know this, my favourite, the Bourjois Chocolate Bronzer, and it just looks like this. I have bought this like multiple times because I just love it, and I run out of it and then I buy it again. And I just have like the original one. I absolutely love this. This is kind of like the light shade. It is a little bit matte, but it also has a little bit of shimmer in it. This is between the £5 and £7 mark, which is not expensive at all for a really good bronzer. It does last a really long time as well. The second one I have to show you is more like a bronzing kit, and this is the Sleek Contour Palette, and I have no idea. Mine is in the shade Medium, and the packaging is like black, and it like get your fingerprints all over it all the time, which I don't really like. But the inside just looks like this. You have a darker matte shade, then the middle shade you can actually use for like a highlight, and then this is more of an orangey shade. This is just a great little kit for travelling, and it's just easy to throw into your bag and go with it. It's got all the colours that you need. I think this is around £10, which is a really good price because you are getting like 3 shades. Next I'm going to move on to blush, and I'm going to start off with my favourite blush, which is of course the Soap & Glory Love at First blush, and it just looks like this. I absolutely love the packaging on this. I love all Soap & Glory packaging. It's really vintage and cute. And then inside it's just like a wheel of colours. It's like, there's like pinky colours and mauvey colours, and then there's the 2 white colours as you can see there. Sorry if I'm blinding you with that mirror. Basically just swirl my brush around and then just swipe it onto my cheeks. It is very, very shimmery as you can see. very, very shimmery, and I think this is between the maybe £8 and £10 mark. It might even be a little bit more than that. But yeah, this is a really, really great blush. If you're looking for more of a cream blush, I have the Maybelline Dream Touch, and it just looks like this. This is the packaging, and it has like the lid at this side, and it comes in like a little pot, as you can see, and mine has a big crack inside, and it is kind of shimmery as well, but mine is like more of a pink mauvey colour. I'm not actually sure what shade this is. Oh, this is in the shade 07, and you can either apply this with your fingers or a brush. I like to apply mine with a brush, and again, this is between probably about £5 and £8, which is really... I'm going to move on to mascaras. So I have one by Maybelline, and this is the Colossal Volume Express, and I literally used to use this every single day for about 2 years, and that's why I'm including this. I haven't been using it recently, but this used to be like one of my all-time favourites, so I have to include it. I absolutely love the brush on this. I'll just open it for you. It's like a nice big fat brush to get through those lashes. It really lengthens and volumizes the lashes at the same time, and this is probably about maybe like £7, £8, so it's like a really good price for a really good mascara. And then the most recent one that I use is the Miss Manga Mega Volume by L'Oreal. It just looks like this. I have the original one in the pink and black, and this is really good for volumizing, not so much lengthening, but definitely volumizing. And depending when you get it, because a lot of the times this mascara is actually on sale for about £6, or it's usually about £10, which isn't too bad. The brush is kind of fat on this side, and then it goes really thin on this side to get those inner lashes, which I really, really like. And now moving on to eyebrow products. Now I'm only going to show you one. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's lots of different eyebrow pencils and stuff, but I just want to show you my favourite one, because this is honestly the only one I use, and this is by Soap and Glory, and it's the Archery Brow Tint and Precision Sharpening Pencil. So one side you have this little felt tip thing, which you kind of just outline your brows with, and then on the other side you have this. It kind of looks like an eyeliner. You kind of just twist it up and it looks like this, and then you kind of just fill in your brows with that. And I mean, my eyebrows aren't even done right now, so I can't say that it's done a good job on my brows today, because I need to get them done. So this is probably around the £10 mark, which is, I mean, you can definitely get cheaper ones that are okay, but for something this good, the price is pretty suitable for it. And then I'm going to move on to eyeliner. Now, I don't really wear eyeliner like on my waterline, just because it really stings my eyes. So I do have one that I used to wear. So I'm going to show you this one. This is the Maybelline Eyeliner Matic, and it has kind of rubbed off a little bit. And it's just one of those like twist up ones. If I do have to wear eyeliner on my waterline, I'll only wear the twisty up ones because they're very smooth to glide on. It's just a matte black, and yeah, it's just a simple twist up eyeliner. And then the liquid eyeliner I've been loving lately is actually the Collection Extreme 24-Hour Felt Tip Liner, and I wear this up here on my lash line, and it's just a thick felt tip, and you can either get like a really thick line or you can do a really thin line with this. And this is around the probably like £4 mark, and the Maybelline eyeliner is probably the same, probably like the £4 or £5 mark. So now we're going to move on to eyeshadows, and I'm going to show you 4 that I love. I've got 2 cream ones and 2 powder ones. So the first 2 I'm going to show you are the Maybelline Colour Tattoo 24 Hours, and these are my 2 favourite shades. This one is in the shade Permanent Taupe, and it's just a really nice like grey taupey colour. And then the second one I have to show you is in the shade On and On Bronze, and it's just a really nice like bronzy colour with kind of like gold flecks in it. It's super, super pretty. I love these. They last absolutely forever on your eyes. I don't know about 24 hours, but they do last like all day when I've worn them. They're really easy to blend because they are creamy, but again, because they're in a pot, they do dry up quite quickly. So what I like to do is just like swirl my finger around before I use it, just to get all like the top layer off that's dried up, and then usually they're pretty good to go. And then the two powder ones I have to show you are both by Number 7, and these are the only two powder ones that I found that I actually like from the drugstore. The Number 7 brand do have really good powder eyeshadows that aren't chalky. And the first one I have here, I don't know what shade they're in, because they're just like little tiny single ones, and this one is kind of like a white shimmery shade, and it just looks like this. And then the second one is more of a bronzy shimmery shade, which looks like this. Again, I don't know what shade they're in, but they're both by Number 7, and like I said, Number 7 do have the best quality for powder eyeshadows in my opinion. Now we're moving on to lip products. Now, lip products are definitely my favourite thing, like out of makeup and everything. So I'm going to start off with the chubby sticks and the lip glosses, because I'm not really a lip gloss person, but there are only a few that I actually like, and the only lip glosses I like from the drugstore are the Tanya Burr lip glosses. They are so creamy, they smell amazing, I literally want to eat them all the time. And this one I'm going to show you is my favourite one at the moment. I'm actually wearing it today. It's a really nice like pinky nude. And this one is in the shade Aurora, and obviously I absolutely love the name of this because I'm pretty much a Disney freak, and Aurora is my favourite princess, so obviously this is my favourite lip gloss. But yeah, like I said, the Tanya Burr lip glosses are the only drugstore lip glosses I like, because they're pretty much just amazing. The applicator just looks like this, and oh my god, if you could smell this right now, it literally makes you want to eat it, which I'm sure isn't safe, so I'm not going to do. And this is just the packaging right here, and then it just has the little name of it on the bottom. It's probably not going to focus, but yeah, Tanya Burr lip glosses. I think they're around $5.99, which is a really good price, and you should go check them out. Now I'm going to move on to another nude colour, and this is the L'Oreal Glam Shine Chubby Stick in the shade Sympha Peach, and I mentioned that this is my favourite in the Chubby Stick video I did, if you want to go and check that out. And it just looks like this. It's like a peachy pink colour. It's quite sheer as well. It's kind of similar to this colour actually, but it's a little bit darker, and it has like gold flecks in it, which is really nice, and they're really moisturising as well. And then I have a red one by, who is this by? This is by Rimmel, and this is the Lasting Finish Colour Rush, and I really like this one because it's like a really bright, vibrant red. I mean, I have a lot of red lipsticks, but for a drugstore, this is definitely the best one I've tried. It's a chubby stick, and this is in the shade The Redder the Better. And it just looks like this. As you can tell, it pretty much matches the outside of the packaging, which is perfect. And yeah, it's just a really bright, vibrant red. This is probably between £5 and £7. So now I'm going to show you the Revlon lip butters, and I have loads of these, but I'm just going to show you my two favourite colours. I absolutely love these as drugstore lipsticks. The first one I'm going to show you is the one in Sweet Tart, and this is like a very pink colour. I like to wear this one in like the summer and the spring because it's very bright and very pink, and they're very creamy, and they do last quite a long time. And then the next one I have to show you is in the shade Macaroon, and yeah, it's just like a really nice dark kind of mauvey colour. But like I said, these Revlon lip butters are amazing. They're between probably like £5 and £8 depending where you get them from, if they're on sale and things like that. And then my favourite lipstick that I use, this is like probably one of my first lipsticks. I used to get this all the time. I absolutely loved it. One of my favourites. This is in the shade Magic Mauve, and this is by Maybelline, and I think it's one of their Colour Sensationals. It's in the purple packaging, and it's just a really pretty like mauve colour. As you can tell, it's almost gone because I used to wear this all the time. A nice pretty pink mauvey colour. When I wear this, it makes me look very sophisticated and grown up, so that's why I really like wearing that one. Again, they're probably between about £5 and £8. And then a new discovery, I don't think they're like super brand new, but a new discovery that I found are the Bourjois Rouge Edition Velvets. And these are very thick and creamy, but they do dry. They don't dry matte, but they kind of dry so that they don't come off. Like literally you can like have drinks all day and eat all day, and they literally will not leave your lips. They're amazing. This one I'm going to show you is in the shade Pink Pong. just looks like this. I'm actually going to swatch this because how much I absolutely love these. Like seriously, look at that colour. Super, super pigmented. Amazing. And this is probably between, I'd say maybe like £7 and £8. That's pretty much everything for my drugstore starter kit. I really hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you next time. Bye guys.